Now let's talk about pricing hacks. When it comes to pricing, there are a few things you can do to ensure your pricing is competitive. Let's take a look at these in the next lecture. We're going to look at pre-sale research, listing your item as an auction, a buy it now, and or best offer, and also doing some competitive research to see where you stand in the market, what supply and demand is, and where you should price your items. All right, we're going to start by looking at pre-sale research. When you do a completed listing search of the item you're looking to sell, you'll get a good idea of the pricing and the value of the item. I call this pre-sale research because you're doing your research before you list the item to help you determine how best to list the item. You can also get valuable insight into pricing by checking the Amazon prices for that same item. Now, one special hack you can use when doing your pre-sale research will help you determine how much a best offer item actually sold for. Have you ever been doing pre-sale research or completed listing search and you see an item come up that says best offer accepted, but it doesn't tell you how much the person accepted in the best offer? Well, I have a very cool hack for how you can do that, and it's called the best offer hack. It's going to show you how much a seller accepted in a best offer. So here's an example of an insanity workout. That's our generic example we're using throughout this series. And the person listed it at $200 or best offer, right? It says best offer accepted, but it doesn't tell you how much the person accepted for it. It just has $200 crossed off, which simply means that the item was originally listed at $200, but the seller accepted less than that. So a good way to find out how much was accepted is go in there, click on the link, and get the item number of this item. Every single item that's listed on eBay has an item number. Typically you'll find it on the right side of the page, just below the main area at the top that has, the item information, the price, the seller's name, and all that. It's on the right side of the page, just below that area. Then you want to visit watchcount.com and put that item number into their search engine where it says keywords. Put the item number there. Now I know that sounds weird because it's asking you for keywords, but you can actually put the item number of that item right there, and then click on Show Me What's Popular. It's going to give you all kinds of details on that item, including sold for. Okay, the original price was $200, best offer enabled, and then it says sold for. Price may show here on eBay. This is clickable, and then it says if not, try here, and this is another area that's clickable. Now I clicked on this and it didn't show me the price, so then I clicked on the words try here, and here's what it showed me. It showed me that this item sold for $90. So the original $200 price was there listed with a best offer. The seller accepted $90 for that item. Okay, very cool hack, right? Because you can just use watch count to give you that additional information that's generally hidden from the public unless you know this very cool hack. Now this hack can help you in many different ways. It can help you determine the going value of an item, of course, because it helps you to understand what best offers were accepted. It can also help you make offers to that particular seller that are likely to be accepted. What if that seller is selling a lot of the same item and they're accepting offers on that item? You can do a little background search and find all the completed listings for that seller. Use this watch count hack, put those item numbers into that keyword search, and find out how much that seller accepted for previous items of the same kind, and then make your offer accordingly, or maybe even a little lower than that, and see if the seller will accept your offer. It can help you in doing competitive research on a seller, determining how many of an item they've sold and for how much. Now let's look at competitive research, because this goes right in line with the best offer hack. Often you can find killer deals that you can tap into by simply doing some research on existing successful sellers. By checking their previous sales, their feedback on their items sold and how much they are selling of a particular item, you can often reverse engineer their business and even find the sources of their merchandise. We'll be getting into this in a lot more detail on the Deal Getting Hacks version of this course.